Hey, I teach English to Chinese professionals and people who are curious and interested every week. And the same three mistakes keep popping up most weeks. Not because my students aren't clever, they're very, very clever, hence Hongming, and very curious and very ambitious, but because Chinese and English are two very different languages. The errors make perfect sense in Chinese, but zero sense in English. So let me take you through them. The first one is if I ask my student, how will you get to work? She might say, I'll go by train. How long does it go? This is a great sentence, except in English. Time doesn't go, time takes. How long does it take, not go? And if someone asks you how to get somewhere, you don't go to the airport, you get to the airport. Or you take a bus, or you take a taxi, or you drive somewhere. So go in English means to move. Take is for time, get is for arriving. And these small complexities don't trouble Chinese speakers. So how long does it take to get to the airport by train? Next time before your English class, say that 3 times and get that into your vocab. Okay, that's the first one. The second mistake I see commonly is if I ask my student to describe her favorite food app. She might say, Deliveroo is most popular takeaway app in Dublin or London or wherever. Almost normal. There's one tiny but very important word missing. And English speakers notice it immediately and tend to discount you not saying it as being a reduction in your nativity, which shouldn't be a problem, but sometimes it is. So in Chinese we say Zui Shou Han Ying De. Forgive my pronunciation. Sorry, got a visitor. So the Zui does all the work. There's no extra word needed. In English, the superlative always needs de in front of it. The most popular, the best restaurant, the most beautiful view, the cat. No exceptions every time. So Deliveroo is the most popular takeaway app in Dublin. That one tiny word is the difference between sounding intermediate and sounding advanced or near native. Number three comes up nearly all the time, especially with professionals. My student might be introducing himself on an international call and he says, I am work in marketing. I am responsible for all of the operations team. There's 2 errors in the one sentence, both coming from exactly the same place. First, in English, present simple doesn't need am. You don't say I am work, you say I work. Just the work, nothing else. Second, it's not responsible of, it's responsible for. I'm currently responsible for this cat. And always for, responsible for the team, responsible for the results, responsible for the project. I work in marketing. I'm responsible for the operations team. Clean, professional, exactly right. 3 mistakes, 3 fixes, and I see these every single week because they make complete sense if you're thinking in Chinese, which is a wonderful way to think. The best way to fix them permanently isn't to memorize them as a rule. Remembering too much grammar really trips up your ability to talk clearly and professionally. The best way is to practice in conversations with real native speakers. My name is John. I'm an Irish person, English teacher based in Dublin, and I specialise in business English for Chinese and Asian people. If you want lessons built around your specific area of interest, reach out to me and you can look me up on Preply. You might see a link in the description. I would be delighted to tailor something especially for you and introduce you to this guy and maybe some magic and some great business conversations. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this useful. 再见。